Oh, good evening, everyone. This is Terra Queen Jamila, aka the Divine Mommy, aka High Priestess Rain. So, I am here to show you guys a head rinse that you can do in the shower. Now, um, I am a psychic empath. I work full time as a psychic, okay? And I also do cleanses and stuff for people. So I'm used to stuff jumping on and in and out of me, okay? I am. I've sort of gotten used to it. It can be very, very scary, but there's a specific way that I deal with bad spirits that are sort of passing through, or either bad thoughts or scary thoughts. I tend to compartmentalize them. What I do is I take them and I push them out. I push them out. So, learning to use your visualization is really, really important. At the end of the day, the the main thing that you want to do is when you have gotten a hold of some bad energy, you need to ask your spirit guides to cleanse it off of you, whether or not it's Mother Yamaya, Oya, Oshun, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. There's, people work with different stuff. There's some people that work with Jesus and some people that work with Allah. But this is a really good way of cleansing things away from your crown. So the preferred way of doing spiritual cleanses is going to be in the bathtub. Okay, taking a salt bath with very, very, very warm water. Sea salt or either pink Himalayan salt or either table salt. Pink salt is, sea salt is preferred. And you want to put at least like the more the salt that you can take. You don't want to put a bunch of salt because it's not necessarily the amount that you put in. It's the fact that you put it in there. But when it comes to some of the herbs that you can use in your spiritual baths, okay, if you've got a specific intent, then, you can do that. But everybody can't bathe every night. Hey, Coolie Cat. Everybody can't bathe every night. I know that I don't usually feel like it, and it's not really necessary. Okay. You can the shower can be an excellent way of cleansing bad energy off of you. So what you're going to need, and see, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this because what you're going to need is some spring water or either spring water or clean water. You want to use clean water. You can definitely use rainwater if you can collect enough of it. It would be my preferred. Rainwater is one of the most, I can't tell you how cleansing rainwater, even if it just touches your arm. It's something about it. It's very cleansing. Okay. So, when everybody else is covering up, it's funny how we do the exact opposite of what we're supposed to do. So as soon as it starts raining, everybody's like, it's raining. But actually that rain is supposed to refresh you and cleanse you and purify you, mind, body, and spirit. So anyway, you want to get some of these bottles and then also, so it's going to involve water, salt, honey, and lemon and a little bit of vinegar. Okay. And you want to get some containers because you want to have something for you to apply it when you're in the shower. So these little water bottles are so useful for that. And what you'll want to do is mark them. You can take like a marker or something and mark them so that people will know that it's not for consumption, especially, well, if it's in your bathroom, then more than likely it's not for consumption, but some people don't know. Okay. Yay. Hey, Lisa, I've been trying to give you guys time to get in here. All right, so I'm going to sit this down right here and show you guys what I'm going to do with this. I got a clean. Oh, I thought this was clean. Hold on. I warmed up some tea in it earlier. Hold on. Let me clean this off real quick. So in order to mix it, you want the water to be sort of warm, and you can like warm it up before you use it if you want. Like maybe pop it in you guys' microwave for a couple of minutes. I wouldn't say I don't even own a microwave, y'all. So maybe you can warm it up in a pot or something. I don't know. Or maybe I would rather just use it. Room temperature would be perfect, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be warm while you're using it. In fact, the coolness of it will be very refreshing. You can also use, you can also drop herbs in it. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys the basics. So if you have a specific intent, like if you say, okay, I want some money. So like one of these, you can have it as cleansing and you can put like a $sign on it for money. So this is a money wash. This could be a purification, exorcism wash. I don't know, just whatever wash, you know, whatever it is that your intent is, okay? So right now, my intent has been money, 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 money. I've been very, very focused, okay? So anyway, focused on my family and money and happiness and just chilling out and relaxing, okay? So you can like have one to help you more so relax. All of them will probably do the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this. I'm going to use these 3 bottles of water. I'm just going to pour the water in here. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of water per liter. Okay, make sure you save your bottles. Don't throw them in the trash. All right, I'm going to save those to the side because I want to use those to. So I'm just going to let it come to a little sizzle. I'm not going to let it come to a boil. By the way, make sure you thumbs this video up. Oh, yeah, money, happiness, if you've had a stressful day, if you want to anti-stress yourself. And so basically, we're going to mix this up. And the way you want to use it is like when I get in the shower, I call Mama Yama Ya, say Mama Yama Ya, cleanse my mind, body, and spirit of any fear, of any self-limiting beliefs, of any worry, any stress, any pain, any whatever. Or if it's a specific person that's bothering me, that's trying to get in my head, I say that person's name and I wish their energy away. I ask for Mama Yama Ya to take that energy away. And then also to take it further, I say, let the water run down and cleanse me of this and this and that. And I put it, you pour it over your head and you sort of massage it into your scalp. Okay. And another thing that I do is when I've had any stress or worry for the day is I will make sure that I imagine myself not worrying about it. Okay, like I imagine myself stepping out of the shower a renewed and refreshed person. And I'm imagining all that stuff running down the drain. So you've got to use your imagination, guys. You have to. So as it's coming down, you say, you know, let the water run down and wash me of this. You talk to the spirits of the West because the spirits of the West is associated with water. Okay. And also the spirits of all of the elements actually. Showers can be very grounding. And like what it's going to do is it will give you that tingle. It will cleanse away any parasites that are trying to, because believe it or not, the top of your head is very important. Your crown is very important. Your crown chakra. So a lot of times, you know, that's typically the symptom of, you know, when people are stressed. Okay. Stress makes you age. Stress makes you sick. Stress gives you cancer. So usually people that, I don't know, I can imagine, I think I look pretty young for my age. I'm 40. And so, you know, I think that that's one of the secret ways of maintaining your beauty and your vitality. Now, this is almost like a Florida water that I'm making, but it's just a different version of it. And let me grab my thingy here. So I want you guys to try this and then contact me or leave a message. I think this is a tablespoon, guys. I actually have brand new measuring spoons. So, where Where are they? I don't know what the kids did with them. Ain't no telling. Okay. We'll just use this. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out 3 tablespoons or teaspoon. I think this is a tablespoon, y'all, of salt. A shower is a very, very quick way. Now, sometimes these spirits will get on you and they'll make you feel like you can't do nothing, don't they? And then you just have to call the Archangel Raphael, because I swear to you, I've actually had them on me trying to attack me before. It fucking sucks. Since I've done that protection binding jar, I have not had that problem. I protect my children with it. I protect my loved ones with that herb binding jar. So if you guys want to know what that's about, you can contact me. So I'm just going to squeeze what I think is about 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Okay, honey is a humectant. It also has very, very good energy. The frequency of honey, very, very positive. That's why and especially with the color. Okay, so I put about 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm going to put about 1/8 cup of vinegar in it. I'm not going to put that much vinegar. Guys, I will pour this over my head. If you are having some kind of emergency, spiritual thing, vinegar is one of the best things. Now, I will tell you that trying to stay clear of negativity and negative people is one of your best defenses. Okay, I'm going to cut this lemon in half and I'm just going to squeeze it in there. Like I said, you guys can put herbs in here if you want. In fact, I might steep some herbs in there also. Now, I'm going to say this to you ladies out there, in particular to African American women. It can be a challenge because so many African American women do not want to get their hair wet, and that is a freaking problem. Okay? And see, that's why a lot of people like when I take this hair piece off, my hair is natural underneath, so I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about it. But for those of you that, because I think if you wet your hair too much, it make your perm come out makes your perm. So, that's a whole totally different spiritual thing. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable by talking about that, so I'm not. All right, so I'm just gonna stir this up. And since it has salt and lemon in it, you can't get it in your eyes, just like Florida water. You can't get it in your eyes. Stuff will burn you. Yeah. Maybe if it's very, very, very diluted, it can touch the mucous membrane. Now, you can also use this in your bathtub, but I would recommend putting more salt if you're going to have a whole tub of water. This is just like a hair tonic, a head tonic. Okay, but it is good for your hair. It's not, a lot of people probably think it's salt on your head. Well, yeah, your shampoo has way more salt than that in it. So the salt is not going to hurt your hair. Okay, it's not going to strip it, especially because we put the honey in it. So you'll be fine when it comes to your hair. In fact, your hair will probably be very, very clean. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can replace the salt with baking soda. But, I would recommend using the salt because the salt is what parasites tend to not like. So you just pour a little bit and you massage it in and you rinse it. And so, you can do that every night before you go to bed. And then also in the morning, whenever you take your shower. Doing the cleanses is so important. And just to let you guys know, if you've got some negative stuff that's going on or a negative group of people, walk away from them. All they're doing is throwing back and forth a bunch of stress and ignorance, and somebody, just like in some dysfunctional families, in particular in the Black community, a lot of Black people are just passing around a high blood pressure demon, fear, death all the time. That's all they do. When they see you happy, I've had nothing but Black people come to my channel and tell me, oh, you're going to die. So that's them trying to put a thought in your head, and you can't allow them to do that to you. Okay. So otherwise it will rob you of a life. And guys, I remember when I didn't live like that. I remember when I remember just never having any fears, never having one anxiety attack. These people are filled with anxiety and just stress and and it's like, look, and then they'll say, well, that person doesn't understand me. And it's like, well, yeah, I do, because I actually used to be a sufferer of anxiety. I used to have panic disorder. See what I'm saying? And so, that's the first thing that any doctor, any good doctor is going to tell you if you're sick. Okay. And me included, I'm going to tell you to get away from the stress in your life. And if you constantly got stress and you arguing and people accuse, do you know how much stress goes into one accusation? Somebody accusing you of something, especially if you didn't do it, that's very, very bad. So especially as a tarot card reader or whatever, you have to cleanse that stuff off of you. Okay, so this is very, very warm. You can put it on your head warm if you want. I'm probably going to try to pour it in here, guys. I'm going to try to do this. Hold on, I'm going to do it over the sink, though. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm spilling some of it, but that's okay. It's just salt water. It's not going to kill anything. So I just put the mixture in my white vinegar thing, and then and I don't know if I had one of those little things. I had one. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, I had one. So we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to leave it in this. But that's a good idea, putting them in the bottles. But I'm just going to have this one big thing because, before I was thinking in the bathtub when I was taking a shower, I said, you know what? I need some salt water. I would love to just cleanse the top of my head with salt water. So there it is. It's a salt water mixture. It's going to cleanse the top of your head. It's going to cleanse your crown. It's going to run down and cleanse all that off of you, because typically that is what people are after. Okay. That's typically that's why people are communicating with you. Otherwise, why would somebody walk up to you and say that? Why would somebody walk up to you that has never looked at your son and say he's autistic? Because they're trying to make your son autistic. So you can actually use this for your babies too, because they be trying to put ideas in your kid's head too. So I don't watch nobody that sits over there and talks bad about my kid either, because I don't want those thoughts in my head. Those thoughts affect my children. Okay. I like to use rosemary, white sage leaves, hyssop, angelica root, and more I use those too. And I may go ahead and steep some herbs in them. But for right now, I just wanted something cleansing and very refreshing for the top of my head. But rosemary, white sage, I love hyssop. Hyssop is really, really good for protection. Angelica root, but that salt is really good for protection also, and cleansing at the same time. Yeah. So, oh, really? Dick Nail said go to near Savannah, go to the ocean, all salt water. Yeah, so it's definitely a way to cleanse your house. And see, this is the whole thing. I'm gonna go up here. I gotta finish readings, guys. So I gotta get those money readings done for the website, for the channel. I gotta get client readings done. I got work to do. So I'm about to make me some tea right now. But later on, I will be going and taking my bath and my shower and stuff and cleansing. And you can cleanse any area of your body that you feel is affected, even in the shower. Even in the shower. Now, sometimes when you have a particularly bad spiritual attack, because last week I was going through a particularly bad spiritual attack, the only thing I could do was get in the tub and just splash it on me, just splash it on me, because it's really terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very, very sensitive, and we are all going through an awakening. And don't you hate it? Like, while we're all going through our awakening, people fucking with us. And see, that's why I said I don't think that all of us are related to I don't think everybody is necessarily, I don't know, related. I don't know. There's only so much that I can take from certain people. See what I'm saying? If it's negativity, and of course you're going to be sensitive to negativity. I don't know who likes negativity just all the damn time. That's ridiculous, okay? So if you're like that, then maybe you got some demons. I don't know, but I'm not into it. And then also I've been eating a lot of alive foods, guys. So oranges, not apples, oranges, bananas, watermelon, cantaloupes, just making sure that I eat right and stuff too. So you guys may not have noticed, but I have lost a couple of pounds already. So yeah, I'm feeling really good, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys need any spiritual advice, if you guys need readings, spell work and stuff like that, then you can contact me. My website is TerraQueenJamila.thedivinemommy.com. And I'll see y'all later. Okay. Have a very good weekend. We almost at the weekend, ain't we? Yep. Have a good weekend, you guys. Blessed be.